Welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Virgo for September 1st through to the 15th, 2021. Just wanted to say thank you to all those that are my new subscribers and those that do follow along with me, and certainly those that are new to my channel. Just again, really appreciate your time and energy in following along. So these are general readings. Don't take everything if it doesn't resonate for you, and some of the energies definitely spread further out into the month. So not everybody is going to be losing a job or gaining a win of some sort in a 2-week period. Some it may be further out. As I say, this is just general energies in around a general period of time. So for some of you, as I say, if this reading doesn't speak to you, please follow along for the latter portion of September, where it may have more relevance and actually resonate. For some of you, it might even go into a little bit into that first week of October, but for the most part, this is general reading, 2-week periods, 1st to the 15th for Virgo. Career, money, finance. Okay, so we'll just get started here. What's happening for Virgo? Career, money, finance. Career, money, finance. Career, money, finance for September 1st through to the 15th. 1st through to the 15th. Career, money, finance. Career, money, finance, September 1st to the 15th. Okay, I'm going to pull some of these in a different direction here, but just in a glance here, with the Four of Cups energy, it does feel like you're feeling as though you're a little mopey, a little bit of a loss of some sort, but there is a reason to celebrate, or perhaps there's more of a community involvement coming through for you, but you are using your intuition here. So there is some kind of stagnancy, some kind of a decision that possibly might need to be made here. But there is something coming through for you. Could be even on the love front that somehow these things affect our finances as well, but could be an offer, creative. Sorry, and with the Emperor, sort of a tight charge kind of energy here as well. So either that's you, or you're coming into contact with somebody who's a father figure, or some issue or possible gain or something in around somebody who represents as a corporation or something along that line in business, but we'll pull clarifiers to get further information. So the first 2 weeks, career, money, finance for Virgo, what's happening with their money? Okay, there's definitely a feeling of restriction. I feel like you feel you're restricted in some way. It doesn't feel, I don't see any specific obstacles. Yeah, because there's a victory coming through here. So you will accomplish something anyway. There's a blessing. There's a blessing coming through for you. There's something that's going to be in the works here. It's going to make you happy, but there is going to be possibly some kind of flexibility, time, energy, that kind of thing, resources or something you're juggling here. There could be somebody that's helping you, give you a little bit of money to help you out, or you're giving money to other people or someone else. There's definitely some good things coming through here with the Wheel of Fortune, things moving in your favor in some respect around your finances. So what we'll do is I'm just going to pull clarifiers on these as well. I'm just going to make a little bit more room and then pull the clarifiers forward as we go. Okay, so we'll start with why it is that you're feeling this malaise or low period in September in that first 2 weeks. Okay, there's a Tower moment. Something unexpected that is making you a little bit sad, throwing your energy off. Something needing to shift emotionally. What is this Tower card in the Four of Cups? Okay, but there is fairness in the situation. You could also be dealing with a court system or a legal situation, or contracts, but something unexpected is showing up here that's causing you a little bit of distress. Certainly the Libra energy here also coming through, Gemini, Aquarius, with the Justice card. But I do feel like maybe something in a contract is not going to your liking. But sorry, overall, I do feel that there is going to be some sense of justice in the situation anyway. So whatever this instability was, you know, this legal problem, this contractual issue, you know, whatever it is that it's caused some kind of disharmony for you, like something emotionally is affecting you. But I do feel that you're going to get what you deserve here, is what that card speaks to. So it's a fair deal, sorry. And I do feel things are being brought back into balance. So this is about you in your career, weighing the pros and cons of a situation as well. So maybe you're about to make some kind of a change, but you're not sure, or something unexpected, you know, causes you to think about that. But I do feel either way, you know, you're kind of between something here anyway. Sorry. But as I say, something unexpected here is showing up. I might just ask a little further on, what is the unexpected nature of the Tower? What is this unexpected Tower that's causing this sadness? Okay, it looks like it's around something that deals with your healing, or something you're healing through. Because the Star card, I mean, you can speak to a few different things here, but I'm getting strong feeling of a healing quality there. But again, with the Star energy, this is about trying to maintain that balance as well. So something has really thrown you off balance in the first 2 weeks of September, but you are being, you know, guided to the next stage here, because this is a card of renewal and healing. So this is that new cycle that's starting off for you. I do feel that you are still on the right track, even though, you know, I feel like you're trying to deal with some inner conflicts in that first 2 weeks. There might be a feeling of, you know, because things are being fairly dealt with. Like I said, things are being fairly dealt with, but it just feels like maybe it works out better than you expected. Maybe that's why the Tower moment here. Maybe whatever came in to throw you off is actually going to work out to your advantage. But whatever it is, it's sudden and unexpected, or a wake-up call of some sort. Yeah, I think I'll stop with that, and we'll go on to the next cards here, Virgo. Okay, so we are moving on to the Three of Cups. So let's clarify that to see what it is that you're celebrating. What is the Three of Cups? What is the Three of Cups? Is there something being celebrated here? What's the Three of Cups? Okay, you're guarded. Why are you guarded with the Three of Cups? Guarded around celebrations, guarded around something, because it was a bit of a battle. So maybe it doesn't feel like as much of a win as you would have expected. With that Three of Cups energy, I mean, usually that's sort of involving a few different people, your community, your group, whatever. You know, so maybe there was some sense of emotional letdown, but this is still wounds are healing. So whatever this original situation was, this is, I feel, you healing through that. And maybe you are getting together with friends to be able to pull yourself out of that, because you're still guarded around it, again, in that first 2 weeks, probably more so in the first week. We'll see how the other cards go out, but in the latter part, but it still looks like you're going to be struggling with it for the whole of that period, for the 2 week period. But as far as your financial matters go, I mean, even though you're getting some kind of a win, you know, you're healing through it. So it doesn't really feel like a win, I guess is what I want to say with that Five of Swords energy. So there might have been a few people that were involved in putting you in this awkward position with the Nine of Wands. It sense, like, I get the sense that that with that, maybe you're just being paranoid a little bit here with what was going on, but it just still feels like there's some kind of minor setback of some sort. I'm not really sure what that is, that obstacle is for you, but there's some kind of a minor setback. So whether it's, your finances being a little overdrawn in a particular way, I don't really see a lot. Well, I do see pentacles here, but again, it feels like there's sort of, maybe a situation of, you know, money's going out, money's coming in, still a bit of a juggling act here as well. So maybe you are having to dip into, part of your savings or whatever to be able to pay off something else. There is that energy here. Certainly with the Nine of Wands, it just feels like something is kind of being juggled here as well with that Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So maybe you are having to borrow from somebody in a situation. But either way, there's a sense of finding balance, but not easily. You are being asked to rely on your intuition, though, here with that Queen of Cups. So again, the queens are fairly authoritative in their own right. This could be somebody that's coming in as well as a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do feel overall, something is coming through for you to find your way through whatever this situation is. So, this could be, as I say, representing nurturing kind of a person, somebody who's very psychic or somebody who's very intuitive or who, is very nurturing, healing kind of individual, but definitely somebody who is possibly helping you to, could be counselor, or something along that line as well, or in the healing arts. But definitely it can also be that you're a little bit blocked about something. With the Swords energy, you might be blocked and not really seeing something emotionally. I don't want to say, it sounds bad to say emotionally well, but I mean, I feel like sorry, I'm tongue tied today because I'm a little tired and starving. Anyway, low blood sugar. But what I am saying is that there is some sense that you're not seeing something emotionally as a whole. And so there's a part of you that's maybe not healing through this, but you are healing through it. So you may not be feeling like you're healing through it in its entirety, but you're able to get past whatever the situation is in some way. But as I say, it feels like still it's like an unresolved kind of a feeling is what I want to say there. So even though you're getting past it, something still feels unresolved for you. Okay, with the Hanged Man energy, and again, that kind of leads me to believe that something is still being suspended here. There's some kind of frustration that isn't being fully worked through. So even though you're moving past it, you are finding some resolve. There is some kind of sense of a waiting game here as well. Maybe you did have to take some kind of a sacrifice or loss in regards to something. And again, even with relationships of all sorts, doesn't matter if it's just business or, family or whatever, if they're investing in projects that you do, or if you have other people that are giving to you and helping you out, that's all somehow entwined with our finances as well. So maybe on some front, you were let down in some way, or somebody didn't come through as expected, but there's a sense of you being let down here. And as I say, you're having to adjust your point of view here and there's definitely delays. You're definitely healing in that 2-week period. And I do feel like there's a sense of maybe you feel a little victimized by the situation. Maybe that's what the sacrifice is you learned something and you're seeing something differently, but it doesn't feel like it's wholly resolved in some way. And maybe for others, you're just not recognizing an opportunity that may be available for you here, or you're not seeing the opportunity in it. So we do have something coming through. And again, for some of you, there might be a negotiation that's stalled here and something is just kind of at a bit of an impasse, but that'll resolve itself here soon enough because of that final card of the Wheel of Fortune. But what's coming in with the Knight of Wands? What's coming? He's a charismatic character, so this could be somebody that you're dealing with, could be a younger person. Who is the Knight of Wands, or what is the Knight of Wands bringing in? Career, money, finance for Virgo. Okay, you've got something coming through because there's a Knight of Swords, some clarity on something. That you're being protected, healing. The healing is coming through quickly. You're still in an advantageous position, though, in whatever it is that you're dealing with. Bottom card here is the Death card, the transition. So you're transitioning through something that you're having to heal from. So there's some kind of disappointment in that first 2 weeks, for sure. What is the Knight of Wands bringing through? With the Temperance? Okay, well, for sure there is some sense that there's a new start with your money anyway, or something that's going to be coming through that's advantageous for you with that Ace. So aces are all about the beginning, the potential of something. It's definitely going ahead with a new business, or for any of you that are starting out with a new career, new stream of income, anything like that is kind of in the works. And this, again, for some of you, maybe this is a side job or something that you're trying to bring forward, but for whatever reason, it feels like something new is going to be beginning in that 2 week period that you're having to heal through, but you are getting some kind of a new beginning that'll play out likely a little bit later here in the month. I don't think you're seeing it in this first 2 weeks, even though I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles, because there were so many cards that kind of led up to that with all that defensiveness and the energy. But it still feels like the timing is right for something new to come through here, is what I would say. So whether or not you're ready for it, still feels like there's a little bit of resistance to me with that Seven of Wands energy. So something is troubling you, and I don't feel like you're able to really move forward on it in that first 2 weeks yet. And again, it feels like you're juggling